In the ever-evolving world of automotive innovation, Mercedes has just unveiled a groundbreaking engine that no one saw coming. While most automakers are shifting their focus to electric vehicles, Mercedes decided to flip the script, dropping a bombshell with their latest engine innovation. The level of power, performance, and engineering precision packed into this engine has stunned experts and enthusiasts alike. Today, we dive deep into the details of Mercedes' latest creation and uncover why it's sending shockwaves through the entire automotive world. Mercedes' aggressive U-turn. The world has largely embraced electric vehicles as the future, with many seeing them as the moral choice for the environment. But Mercedes-Benz has just made a bold and unexpected move that's turning heads across the industry. After previously committing to a strategy focused on electrifying all its models and aiming for electric-only sales by 2030, the luxury car giant has now pressed pause on those plans. It was on track to align with global efforts to achieve carbon neutrality by 2030, but suddenly things have shifted. Mercedes has decided to revisit its roots, introducing a powerful new internal combustion engine that's shaking up the automotive world. While many automakers are delaying their transition to electric vehicles, Mercedes isn't slowing down. Instead, they're doubling down on perfecting their traditional engines. This new engine promises not only exceptional efficiency, but also cutting-edge performance, ensuring Mercedes stays on top of its game. It seems like they want to make one final statement with a roaring engine before many others go silent with their quieter electric cars. To further excite fans of internal combustion engines, Mercedes recently announced a staggering $15 billion investment in advanced combustion engine technology, sending shockwaves through the industry. Mercedes-Benz CEO Ola Källenius stressed the importance of this investment, warning that without it, the company's combustion engine division could face serious challenges as early as 2027 or 2028. The urgency comes from tightening emissions regulations, specifically the upcoming Euro 7 and China 7 standards. Euro 7, set to take effect on July 1, 2025, will introduce the toughest emission limits ever, requiring all new petrol and diesel vehicles to meet incredibly low nitrogen oxide emissions, just 60 milligrams. For environmental advocates, these regulations are seen as a huge win in the fight against climate change. But for Mercedes, it's a call to innovate and push its engine technology to new heights before the electric revolution takes full hold. But what makes Mercedes' new engine so revolutionary? How did they push the limits of engineering? Let's take a closer look. Declination of EVs. Global driving trend. The global shift towards electric vehicles is facing unexpected bumps in the road. While many once believed that EVs would dominate the future of transportation, the excitement is starting to wane. A range of factors are contributing to this slowdown, from high prices to the impracticality of charging infrastructure. As a result, many drivers are holding off on buying EVs, unsure if they're truly worth the investment right now. Mercedes-Benz has recently recognized this trend, becoming the latest major automaker to see the fluctuating demand for electric vehicles. In January 2024, Renault, another big player, decided to delay its plans to list its EV division on the stock market due to unfavorable conditions. Similarly, General Motors scaled back its ambitious EV production targets because of a drop in consumer interest. This backdrop of cooling demand has caused many in the industry to rethink their strategies. Against this shifting landscape, it's no surprise that Mercedes-Benz CEO Ola Källenius emphasized the importance of staying flexible. Rather than charging full speed ahead into an all-electric future, the company is adopting a more cautious approach, balancing the traditional internal combustion engine lineup with its EV offerings. Experts are calling this strategy a wise move to protect Mercedes' global market position while riding the ups and downs of the EV transition. The issue, many experts explain, is that switching to an EV involves more than just choosing a new car. It requires a complete mindset shift. Drivers have to fully buy into the urgency of climate change and accept the changes that come with owning an EV, such as navigating the still developing charging infrastructure. On top of that, the high costs of EVs must be justified for the average consumer. Until these challenges are resolved, automakers like Mercedes and Renault won't be ditching their internal combustion engines anytime soon. This shift is already evident in Mercedes-Benz's revised forecasts. To put things in perspective, only three other engines in the world, each found in exclusive supercars, have a higher power density. These include the engines in the Koenigsegg Jesko and the Zinger 21C, but let's be real. You don't need a supercar engine when you have the M139 at your disposal, and the M139 keeps getting better. The engine doesn't hit its peak torque until it revs up to 5,000 RPM, maintaining that peak for another 250 RPM. According to AMG's engineers, this results in an engine that feels as responsive as a naturally aspirated one, delivering power smoothly and instantly. This combination of power, efficiency, and responsiveness makes the M139 a true marvel of engineering, proving that internal combustion engines aren't going anywhere just yet. Mercedes-Benz is showing that even in the face of the EV surge, traditional engines can still roar to life, a legacy of power and precision. The former chair of AMG, Tobias Moers, couldn't hold back his excitement when discussing one of the company's greatest creations, the M139 engine. He proudly shared how the M139 redefines what a turbocharged engine can do. We already set the benchmark with the previous engine, but with the M139, we've once again demonstrated the unparalleled expertise of Mercedes-AMG, he said. He emphasized the engine's unmatched power output per liter and its incredible efficiency, which shows that the internal combustion engine still has untapped potential. The M139 engine was meticulously crafted at Mercedes-AMG's renowned Affalterbach manufacturing facility. Moers highlighted the company's one-man, one-engine philosophy, where each engine is hand-assembled by a master builder, adding a personal touch that few other automakers offer. After assembly, the builder signs the engine, a symbolic gesture that speaks to the level of care and dedication put into each unit. For loyal Mercedes customers who haven't jumped on the electric vehicle bandwagon, the M139 is more than just an engine. It's a statement. It represents a continuation of the legacy of high-performance internal combustion engines in an era dominated by the rise of EVs like Tesla. Innovation in engine assembly. What makes the M139 even more remarkable is the cutting-edge process AMG used to bring it to life. A sophisticated assembly system was introduced, where each technician works on a mobile trolley that moves from station to station. This trolley doesn't just transport parts, it tracks the entire assembly process, ensuring that every component and tool is used in the correct sequence. Gone are the days of traditional overhead tools. Instead, Mercedes has introduced a cordless fastener equipped with an indoor GPS, which automatically adjusts torque based on the tool's position on the engine. To top it all off, a robotized parts cart follows each technician, carrying every necessary component for the engine they're working on. This eliminates the need for constant trips to the parts rack.